for 10 minutes, guys. Back and forth. Crowd work master here. I've been listening to a lot of music recently, and I think I found the perfect song to play during a threesome. I think it's got to be Randy Newman's "You've Got a Friend in Me." Right? Keep things nice and light. I was reading up on food from other cultures recently, and I read that some countries eat donkey burgers, and I've never seen a donkey burger restaurant in the United States. And I want to open up the first one, and I want to call it Ass to Mouth. It's going to be a Valentine's Day destination. Make your reservations real early. Take your sweetie ass to mouth Valentine's Day 2017. I just saw the new Transformers movie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And boy are my arms tires. I do love going to the movies, though. It's one of my favorite things to do. I went to the new Mission Impossible movie last year. I loved it. I thought that was one of the best movies of the year, honestly. To me, Tom Cruise movies are getting better and better because he's insisting on doing all of his own stunts. And it's like crazy. It's like Jackie Chan level danger. He's hanging off of planes in midair. He's scaling skyscrapers with no wires. And I think it's because Tom Cruise finally realizes that death is the only way out of the Church of Scientology. He's like, I'll fucking do whatever you want because I'm their poster boy now. There's no way out. Katie! Bad for him. I got hit on recently, which is not a common occurrence in my life. And when it does happen, usually by large burly gentlemen, those scamps, those rascals. And that was the case here. A nice older gentleman came into my workplace. He was chatting me up for a little bit. And then he drops this one on me. He goes, "Hey, I'm staying over at the Best Western. How about you come by later? We can have some cookies in my jacuzzi." Did you know how hard that was to turn down? Oh my God, that sounds so fucking nice. That could be the most comfortable, uncomfortable experience of my life right there in that jacuzzi. Like, if I didn't think he was gonna try and fuck me, I'd be totally on board. Like, I wanted to say yes just so he made a move. I could be like, what? Oh, this is a completely innocent Suds and Snickerdoodle situation, sir. What made you think there'd be fucking involved? For the bubbles and baked goods, buddy. I remember when I was a little kid, I saw an anti-smoking ad that had a great effect on me. Because it said, "So you think you look cool smoking?" And to show me that smoking was not cool, they showed a monkey smoking a cigarette. It's one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen. What the fuck? Kids love monkeys. What are you doing? Like Dunstan checks in for an adult audience. Fuck that noise. It's crazy. I might as well have been Spider-Man smoking that shit. God damn. Like, were there other ads in that campaign they didn't show? Like, "Don't do meth." There's a raccoon scrubbing a kitchen floor. "Say no to heroin." There's an octopus with 8 needles in it. Just adorable addicts. Does anyone out there smoke electronic cigarettes? No, very quick. No, hell no. I used to hate those things, but now I sort of like them because they always make me think of 2 robots smoking those in bed after sex. But maybe tragically over time, one of those robots smokes 1 too many electronic cigarettes, has to get a hole cut in its robot neck, put a voice box up to it that makes it sound human. It's a sad end to that tale. You know what I think robot sex would smell like? Yeah, I've been thinking about it. You ever held on to a bunch of pennies for a while? No good. Distinct, disturbing odor. I'm just reiterating the erotic fiction I'll be typing up later. That's my real bread and butter on the old robot sex fan forum. They hopping on there, the 2 robots fucked furiously while the room filled with the scent of a fistful of wet pennies. I'll be honest with you guys about something I am into sexually. We're at that point in a relationship. No one wants to hear it. That's okay. I'm going to say it. It's not very popular nowadays, but I enjoy a nice lush bush on a woman. Yeah. I do. I will wade through the swampy marshes of womanhood, okay? I I will navigate the fertile vegetation of the female Everglades aboard my Lovercraft, and I'm not talking about landing strips, I'm talking about farmer's market bush, okay? I'm talking about mason jar of kombucha bush, grows her own kale bush, Berkeley feminist studies major in winter bush, still mad about Bernie Sanders bush. Like that level of dedication to the fall. I enjoy it. But then I wonder why. Like, why is that something I like? Am I just narcissistic? Do I just want to get on my knees, pull down some panties, have my own face staring back at me? I just have a problem. This has been a great night. No hecklers tonight? That's fucking delightful. Oh my god, I don't like hecklers one bit. They're not a good time. I had to deal with a heckler a few weeks ago. It made me so mad. I went home and I wrote a song about it. I'm gonna share that with you guys. I'm glad I don't have to direct it at an actual person. Because I think it's a very serious subject matter, I wrote it in a pseudo-operatic style. Hey heckler, I don't think you know. This ain't the way the show's supposed to go. I bet you're thinking you're going to help, but that makes me want to go on Yelp and write a human being review. A 1-star rating just for you. I'll say things like you're a piece of shit. In your own squalor you must shamefully sit until you learn how to properly behave. And if you don't, I'll piss on your grave. Things were going perfectly fine until you spoke and started to whine. No one came to hear you speak, and everything you're saying is so fucking weak. We wrote material that took up our time, so what you're doing is practically a crime. I hope that you rot and burn in hell with my Lord Satan and screech from Saved by the Bell. I was pondering this the other day. Can you imagine how racist Donald Trump's uncle probably is? I don't know where you're from, but uncles are inherently more racist where I'm from. I don't know. I got an uncle so racist even mixed martial arts make him uncomfortable. Like, you keep that judo out of my jiu-jitsu, this is a pure form. Like Donald Trump actually makes me miss Jeb Bush. Like, to me, like Jeb Bush would be like a kick-ass Applebee's regional manager. Like, that job. Not that bad of a dude. But I'm sure like a lot of my family's probably voting for Trump, and that's like we disagree on a lot of political things. That's why I never really look forward to family time. Like the only holiday I ever look forward to because of that reason is Halloween, candy, costumes. Don't have to hang out with your family. And I have a tradition I do every single year on Halloween. I go out, I get hammered, and when people ask me what I am, I say my father. I have to dress up like a can of Miller High Life just so that it'll hold me. My dad had a favorite beer. It's Coors Light. He loved Coors Light. He thought that was the best fucking beer there is. And it's remarkably ordinary. It's not that great of a drink. But I saw a statement on a bottle of Coors Light I'll never forget. It said, "Experience the legendary taste of Coors Light." The fuck are these legends, guys? What could they be? Odin thrust his staff through the heart of the snake-haired Medusa, and then chugged a cold, crisp Coors Light. The mighty Thor swung his hammer and parted the seas with Poseidon himself, and then knocked back a cold, delicious Coors Light. The Son of God, Jesus of Nazareth, attended a wedding party in Galilee. When their alcoholic libations had run dry, Christ performed his, dare I say, most refreshing miracle. He
He turned me a water, not into some boring, bourgeois, bullshit wine! No, far from it. He turned it into something as ice cold and satisfying as the Rockies themselves! The power of Christ, my friends, compelled those party goers to spend the rest of their night slamming! The cold, legendary taste of Coors Light.
So please enjoy a delicious local beverage. Thank you guys, that was a lot of fun. Everyone for the rest of the night, Punchline.
One more time for Chad Opitz, let him hear it. The legendary Chad.